Specifically.
You'll
This
find out
one's
in
so-
roleplay.
It's so funny.
Ruby's going to be late because Ruby is waiting on food, which is understandable. I too would be late if I was waiting on food. But I need to
Description? What do I put this under?
put it under your description. Jesus Christ, I'm telling you to put it under a thing, and then I'm like, oh, you should know where that is. I don't know where it is. We all started using D&D Beyond at the same time.
Ally's backstory? Or other?
Put it under backstory. If need be, I can change it later. But right now,
Because
put it under
I was going to fill in the backstory, like, whenever we get out of this session.
yeah, just make it part of the backstory. Like, just right at the very bottom or right at the very top, just write IWD secret and then put that in there. And I'll know exactly what it is. You can then fit it in however you wish.
I'm just doing what it is, and then in parentheses, secret.
Works for me. So, when last we were here in this, pardon me, oddly disturbing cave, there was some small issues that arose because we have to take it back to just after the party had killed a serial killer. Starting off strong with the heroics, killed a serial killer. Went back to the tavern, was like, we found this guy. Yet to pick up the reward for killing the serial killer, but had been given a little plot hook to run off with some missing fishermen. And so, the next day, the party went looking for these missing fishermen. It took a little bit, but they found the boat, or rather, Bapelas found the boat, and showed the party where they were going. They then he found a nice beautiful mountain and was like, you know, this was a very well described mountain, we shall go towards it. And happened to find a cave in there. Wonder how that happened. In finding said cave, they went in, accidentally broke the ice and fought a water weird. That was weird. Came round the corner, found some dead stuff. It was a rather grim sight of bone and blood, but everybody was like, fuck it. We ball, turned the corner and found a woman. She was a very beautiful woman, or so the book told me. However, I showed the image before I looked at that part there, so there was no hiding her absolutely ugly visage. And as a result, this woman was making some food in the cauldron. Two party members were like, I wonder what's in here. Took a little yum 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 yum. Then realised, oh, that's human. Yum 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 yum. Then the hag decided, well, you know what? This doesn't taste too good to me. Maybe the addition of other human will help. She was not strong enough to add another human to her pot, but the party were strong enough to kick her ass. Throughout the time, however, she did also have a big one of these walking in. It caused fear in many people. But, yeah, the literal head sitting there. But,
Caused a lot of fear in Lawrence's pants.
as soon as the woman was, or a woman, the creature, could a hag really be called a woman, was vanquished, everybody had a very tentative understanding. Didn't quite know what was going on, but nobody touched the giant, and the giant walked away. Then, the party, Obi grabbed the cauldron, and now has a huge-ass cauldron on his back. Papalis found some stuff that he has yet to share with the party. But that's where things were left off. In this cave of freezing ice, here in Icewind Dale.
I did share the stuff in the journal.
Did you? Oh, I completely forgot, I'll be honest. To say my head has been up my ass is an understatement. Could you remind me what I said was in the journal, however? I know I said
It
something
was
about...
it was the witches or hags description of killing the fisherman. And I think it also mentioned the cauldron was magical.
Yeah, I
Off the top of my
remember
head.
that part.
I think there was something else, but I don't remember.
There was a drawing of something that was under the water that you'd seen.
Oh yes, from my.
Oh, her hoard, was that it? Did you tell us that?
Yeah, I did. Because I held back initially, because I didn't want Obi to
Do something stupid.
do something more dumb.
Just say it as it is. We speak plainly here. Do something stupid. It's perfectly fine. So description of that, cool. So, these are now all here after having a long-ish combat. Lavinia will kind of make her way around and be like, yep! And it's
Be right
like
back. Food's here.
Oh, we're all eating tonight.
I'm looking at the food right now.
That pot is now empty and on Obi's back.
Uh-oh.
We need to get whatever remains or personal items from the fishermen we can, so we can return them to their family.
There was a ring.
I'm gonna
spin on George. Grab him by the
Lawrence is
arm.
gonna.
Does he have ceremony? And this is a ritual.
Ceremony has a cost attached to it.
Does it?
He's also second level. I think ceremony is.
Lawrence is gonna.
Oh, he does have ceremony.
Make some room, whether it's in his pack or just spreading out a cloth or a bedroll to wrap them in and just go about picking up the bones and remains to bring back. I don't know if it's just bones or if it's everything else, but I know you said there were some remains that were around or behind the rock, as well as what was in the pot that was dumped out.
Yeah, there's like some clothing and such there, but it's not like uniform clothing. It is very much, personalized in that regard. There's like
I'm gonna make sure
parkas.
to take remains in.
Like 3 parkas, one's like blue, one's like red, and the other one's like Burberry.
I'm gonna make sure to take anything that could be an identifier for anybody who knew them in life as well.
Somebody mentioned a ring last session.
Yeah, there was a ring that was on one of the bony fingers that had been bubbling away.
We need to grab George and Obi, read him the riot act. What the hell was that? Why the hell are you eating human remains?
Morbid curiosity, if you will.
That would be a great question to ask.
We should have this talk later. AKA, wait for Roby to get here. We should have this talk
This would be
later.
a great conversation if Obi had a mind to speak through.
This man,
In the meantime.
ate a body and left the campaign. Now I'm left to deal with it.
I'm left to deal with them for half an hour.
God.
While we wait for Ruby, Lawrence just fucking kicks aside the body of the witch and just eyes them both like disdainfully before he goes about his work.
She turned into like sea foam and shit when she died. So she's basically a puddle in the ground.
Good. In general, I'm like Lawrence is just pissed that if I didn't miss that or misinterpret it when I came back and we were fighting, I'm pretty sure they're the reason we had to fight her. I know we had to kill her in the first place, but like, if I remember correctly, you had said that they were eating, and then she tried to add them to the stew.
Yeah.
I feel like at the very least things could have been more strategic if they didn't. So
Skaddi's going to stomp off over here to keep an eye out for that giant. He's too pissed to talk right now.
RJ, you've been with us long enough. You know that strategy isn't something that we do.
I know. I know that. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to play into Lawrence's slightly below average intelligence.
Do you have a high wisdom?
Yeah, I have above average wisdom. It's not exactly high.
You're not book smart. You're street smart.
Yeah, Lawrence, like I don't know what I was gonna say. My brain is Swiss cheese, but yeah, he style like, for lack of a better explanation, Lawrence kind of fucked around until he learned a little bit more about survival, and he styles himself a fucking bushmaster expert. He's
So we're going
half
this way.
proficient.
Not this way.
If I got everything up that I can of the people to bring back, I'm gonna pack my shit up and start moving out.
There's
nobody.
Oh shit! I pushed the button. Oh, you go, by all means.
Oh, I'm just gonna say if Skaddi didn't get the ring and other stuff that was in the pot, then I'll get that as well.
What's your character's name again? Fuck. It'll come to me, Lawrence. As Lavinia will look round and we going already? And we'll proceed to walk on. And then realise that she's not suited for this type of thing. Obi will go, duh, meet the human. Gets to play that D4 intelligence.
Oh. I didn't know it was that low.
DM.
Yeah.
Well, as the party leaves, the Bellows would try to recover like any remains of like intact human remains, like I don't know, a hand or head.
Oh, I got that.
Yeah, I think
I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, all that's here now is hot liquid and frozen blood. Do realise that if I zoom in enough on that table, however, there is actually a skeleton on there. That I just thought that was a really dark blood stain. I'll never unsee that now.
Oh.
Yeah,
I regret zooming in now.
everything's been picked up, so you need not worry, my friend. You come to this particular section again, you see the giant pile of bone to the south, from which you can ascertain that huge ass skeletal giant came from. The north is the part of said frozen lake that you saw on the other side.
We go north.
I guess so.
Just head on out into the ice. There is some stuff here to read. This underground river once spilled into a pool in this area, filling it with steaming mineral water, and used to overflow. Now it's frozen, and will remain so until the everlasting rime ends. You look around, you can see that there are some holes in the ceiling, or the cave rock exterior. And with it, you can tell that on a good night, the ice would more than likely twinkle under the moonlight.
I'm going to scout down this way a little bit.
Yep, I agree.
Stealthily.
You are tiptoeing and creeping on the ice.
I'm on your 6. You take point.
Jalen, have you lost the party?
Yeah, it's black right here.
Stay still. You now have a torch, and I'll move you to the party.
Oop.
Keep up.
He was dependent upon
Gotcha.
Obi's light. That was the issue there. Jeez. Keep moving on out through, fanning out.
And we are trying to be quiet. Yeah.
When it comes to the I was about to move George. When it comes to the necessity of it, I'll have you roll for it as you come. You see, coming here.
It's like lagging. Let me reload.
Yeah, there's this huge tunnel. I'll call it a tunnel. You just call it a bridge, whatever you want. But 20 foot up, you can see there's a cave, and a walkway, and you can pass under it. It's made of stone, not ice.
Oh, I didn't know that intro was in every server.
Who dares? Who dares?
You want to get up there, Bopoulos?
Oh.
Did I? I swear. Okay, no.
You swear what?
Yeah, climbing gear. I had a wildfire druid that could teleport us to there, but it's
There's a tunnel through this.
Yeah.
the walkway above us.
Walkway above, and you
Okay.
can pass through.
I can
George,
throw my rope over.
George
I can
will-
throw my rope over it,
and
and you
George
can
will
hold
pass-
the rope on the other side.
George will pass his
Let's
grappling
Let's
hook
let's
to
have a
someone.
team vote because I'd rather clear one floor at a time.
All right,
George will stand
got
there.
that.
I got a grappling hook.
I'd rather look the other fork in the road.
go back.
That's
Yeah.
just my vote. Yeah.
I'm OCD too.
Cool. Yeah, in any game I play, if I explore a building, I have to do floor by floor like a marine.
Yeah.
Ruby's here,
One
so
second,
now I
I'll
am
reload
just
my entire computer.
I'll be George and Lavinia until G is in. Ruby, you have missed nothing.
Cool.
So you just come up to here, you do see there's a stone platform. I say stone platform. A platform over here that is raised up. And yeah, it is stone, yeah, I was about to say snowy, but it is stone. It seems to have been a small island in the water. Up to the north, you can see what was another waterfall that seems to have frozen completely over. It does look like initially there was a path behind it that led elsewhere, but now that path has been frozen over completely.
Where is that you're referring to, DM?
Yep. Over here.
Oh, so this is frozen over,
Yeah.
and it looked like there was a path. Okay.
Yeah.
So is this something we can step on? Like,
Yeah, this is just a stone, I say stone platform, similar to like over where the hag was, one of those. So this
Alright.
here is
How
similar
high?
to over here. It's actually just a small step. I think is the way the map has been, but it's just a very small step up, or down, depending upon how you wish to see it, or with the ice.
Probably up.
Please get up. It is a dead end cubby, shall we say. For the most part, it does look like a nice place where
To
one would
rest.
camp. Yeah, one would have camped out if they were stuck here or waiting for the. I want to say low tide, but rivers don't get tide.
wow, don't you guys think it's convenient to rest here?
Oh, I think you're right.
Feels like a trap.
Was that Ruby?
Feels like a trap.
I'll keep
Perfect
watch.
convenient way to for a place to rest.
Is there anything in here that looks like a trap?
Just empty, for lack of better terminology. Slightly frozen
Well, that's
over,
shrugs.
but you know everything in here has been slightly frozen over.
Good resting place if I've ever found one.
Okay, gonna lay out sleeping bag.
I'm checking to see what we have in here as well, so that we use our wire.
I don't have any wood. No wood for fire, huh?
I don't think it'll be a fire, but I think if we stay close enough, we'll be all right.
Sir.
Anyone want good berries? Anyone hungry? Or need 1 HP? Out of character?
I mean, we're about to heal.
You just,
Need about 10 HP, but then get a short rest.
Lawrence will definitely take a good berry to stave off hunger for another 24 hours if you're offering.
Absolutely. I have one.
He's going to eat it and go, all the body needs one blueberry.
I don't require any watches in that regard there, which is good. You can all crack off a long rest as needed.
A long rest? Wow.
Oh, long rest, a short rest. Fuck. Lavinia didn't really have it.
Yeah, we're good to click it off.
You're good to click off a short rest. Yeah, sorry.
I thought we were short.
Yeah, short rest. Lavinia hadn't done anything that she hadn't already taken anyway, but respite, so yeah. Knock your shorts off. Lavinia didn't even have any fucking missing hit die. She's fine. I will say, throughout your time and your rest, you do hear the odd scratching and scraping of the ice.
I'm gonna turn that off.
We hear the odd.
What's she done now?
I'll take that 1 extra HP.
You can take her outside
Add
of
that
the
on
rain.
there.
Bye, Meg.
No,
Fuck off, Meg.
no.
Yeah. You do hear the odd scratchings on the ice, as well as the occasional, very distant, echoed flapping of wings. And occasionally the odd snarl that seems to carry on, but it never seems to get very close. It doesn't seem to endanger you in any way. It seems more like noise carried on the wind.
Oh.
It's just the wagon.
Alright.
Anything that y'all are doing?
Yeah, now we can have that talk. Obi, what the fuck?
What's up?
Obi and George talk.
Yeah, Obi, what the fuck?
In all seriousness, though, Lawrence is going to get like slightly too close for personal space, and just shake his head and say, "We all have our fuck, I don't have words. Fuck, or.
The moral compass is broken, Lawrence.
Yeah, we all do things we have to do to survive, but that wasn't necessary. I don't. He looks to Obi. He's like, I don't know where you come from, but we're not at that level yet. Those woes were those were somebody's brothers, husbands, and sons, and we still have to go back and let them know that they passed. Fuck, where's it going?
You're doing great, Lawrence.
At least gonna finish. He's gonna finish up for right now and say, and I hope that we didn't have to tell them that we had any part of their death or desecration, but fuck. I'm gonna stop there for right now. I can't think.
What he means to say is it's highly disrespectful to disrespect on the dead. Dead men, sons of fathers, brothers of brothers. It's inhumane. I don't know if I want to travel something like that.
This is beyond the pale for any
No,
innocent people, you know.
Eat another.
And you just,
Obi's
gladly
name
ate
is
it.
being said, but am I? Are they talking to me instead?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I guess you're
Lawrence
George,
talked
huh?
both of you.
Yeah, I'm George.
Just for now.
George
Lawrence
Noble
turned to
goes,
George and said, "You look a lot like a human yourself. If you can't really, and I know you're I guess aware of the climate of things. Do you think people need any more grief? You think we need people after we just killed a serial killer? You think we need people fearing that somebody else is gonna come around and kill them off? Only this time for food?"
It's not something I need to know. My
And he's gonna turn back to Obi and say, I was gonna say the Giants. The Goliath are distant enough from the rest of the folks of the towns as it is. We don't need them getting any ideas about distrusting you or anyone else without, you know, well, rather, more or less like things are already tense enough. Don't fuck up your reputation or the reputation of their fellow man. Because then everything's just gonna everything's gonna descend to chaos. All we have right now is each other. We're trying to get by the best we can, and that includes the folks of the town as well. I'm not gonna hold you to my missive, but I personally go about my days hoping to lend a hand to the folks that can't fight or fend for themselves. Whenever I am around people. And it has been a while, but I intend to do my job, and I'm not going to let you guys get in the way of that.
Well, I will take your concerns to heart. And try to hold back my curiosity for more appropriate times.
this is more than curiosity. This was abhorrent. This is just something that we don't do.
We already
Your
already
world
got,
versus mine. I live in death. You dabble in it.
we already got frost giants and the like roaming around. We don't need one-eyed, one-armed, flying purple people either. I don't know what I don't know what these people could do. I don't know what I don't know what the deceased families could do to you, or what they will do to you. But at the very least, I feel like they should know what at least. But I'm going on a lot of limbs here because I came in like halfway through the battle. But I'm assuming that there's some flesh left on some of the people, and we have to explain why. Or rather, Lawrence feels obligated to at least mention why that's missing.
I don't know why
No,
we go around running our mouths about things that aren't important.
The hag ate them.
Did you say not important?
Yes.
Only the hag.
Only that.
Only the hag what?
Well, yeah, she cooked them.
He told
Obi
you
said
a
only the hag ate them.
stew pot
Yeah,
full of human remains and you dipped right in.
We went back for more. And
my
we seemed to
apologies.
take-
My hearing isn't the best.
Either
And then
way,
after she was gone, you tried to have some more.
Oh,
we are going back to town, and I'm glad that you regret your choice, but we're gonna turn you in, okay? We're going back to town. You're gonna tell people what you've done, and then redeem your sins in town. All right? Seem fair enough?
and what's going to make me do that?
We'll just do it for you. No. Is that clear? Right? You understand what's gonna happen?
We can play it by ear.
Well, there's no planet by ear. That's going to happen.
This is gonna happen. We're going back to town after this. We're gonna bury the poor fisherman. And I'm gonna you're gonna tell people what you did. Huh? Okay? I'm glad that we came to an agreement by your silence.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to form the
This goes to you too, Obi.
Ruby, you're speaking, but you're extremely quiet.
I'm trying to form thoughts, but I'm like IRL, incredibly fucking out of it today. So I'm not agreeing in silence. I just cannot keep up mental. Well, I can keep up, but like struggle to formulate IRL.
Personally, this is not a situation that I would have found myself in, but you know, we're here.
That's what you get for taking over.
Yeah, I don't really know exactly how to respond to this. I didn't think this would happen.
You're gonna take accountability. You're gonna go in
Well,
town.
George
people what
says,
you
it
did.
was, George says it was good food, so I was hungry.
Yeah, it doesn't make it any better.
You didn't notice the very distinct femur poking up out the water?
No.
The brawl?
What concerns me is that you don't have any consideration or remorse for the poor people that were murdered.
We all process things differently.
Yeah, but not by eating their bodies.
Some do.
Lawrence is
He just looks at you like, who does? Who the fuck
Lawrence
does?
hasn't said Lawrence hasn't said this many words since summer of '98, and he looks uncomfortable. So he clears his throat and says, "Look, you know, we're going back to town. You know, you're coming with us.
If you're so proud of it, you can do that.
You know, you may not stay to hear what they have to say or need to sit there and take their judgment, but you know." Well, rather, like Lawrence is like, I may not be able to physically hold you accountable, but that's gonna be your prerogative to live with till the end of your days if you do flee that. And honestly, it might just be the best to beg forgiveness if you do wind up encountering any of their families. And we do intend to visit their families. We were charged with finding out what happened to them, and just because people gave them up for dead doesn't mean that we can come back with their bodies and not give them anything else that we found. But yeah, I don't know how to say it. Like, I'm trying to think of the words. Like, I'm not saying I'm trying to figure out how to Lauren. I think it's like the summer is like you don't have to stick around necessarily. Like that's like he can't physically make you do that. But I guess he's calling you a coward if you don't. I think that fits.
Okay. I think we're all on the same page. We're done resting up. I do want to check out what's on the water or the upper walkway, and then we're going back to town. Okay? So, we're done. I'm packing up my stuff as I talk, and then I'm leaving.
Did we take a short rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
We did.
If anybody needed to roll hit dice.
Yeah, if you just need to roll hit die, roll some hit die.
Lawrence is going to continue as he did before the rest, following the suit of the stealthy and cautious exploration. I don't know if I said it before, but he's going to keep his bow close enough at hand in case anything happens.
Oh wait, there was also the other entrances in the beginning. Oh well.
Well, we might end up
There's no way to
seeing
get up
one of those once we get up top.
We need rope anyway.
I got rope.
The blue makes it really
you
hard
had a
to
grappling
notice when
hook,
you're on
right?
yellow.
I'd feel bad doing anything comedic at this point, but for comedic or for serious purposes, Lawrence is like kind of rattled by the bones since he saw that giant skeleton. He's a little on edge. He's a little
Right here in
he's
front
a
of
little
you,
worried.
a natural stone bridge spans the frozen river 20 foot above. Top of the bridge covered with a slippery, icy glaze. But
Alright.
for yourselves,
If anyone has a grappling
I'll go
hook,
to the other side.
throw it up.
If
If anyone has
I'm
a
gonna-
rope,
you want
just
to,
throw it up.
I'll throw my rope over the top to Lawrence, and we can haul him up, or we can haul somebody up that way. If the
I'll do my.
I'll toss the grappling
I-
hook and hook it on the other side of the bridge and make sure it's taut before I start pulling myself up.
I can't see, particularly in my inventory. I don't know exactly what pack I have. So I don't know if I have a Dungeoneer's pack with the pythons or pitons.
You have pythons,
Middle
hammer, and rope.
on your back.
Okay, then I'm gonna see if I'm gonna at least observe first if there's a good place to kind of secure the rope. If I can't hold it myself.
Who's the smallest? Lavinia.
Did you hear that, Scottish?
Yeah.
Did I
Lavinia's
hear
smallest. So I said we send her up first, and then she can help.
I kind of just like toss the grappling hook up there and make sure it hooks on the other side of the bridge and give it a couple pulls, make sure it's taut before I pull myself up.
Wait, sorry.
The
how
rope
high
should
up
go
is
all
it?
the way down, 20
It's-
feet.
I'll be right
20
back.
foot.
No, I don't have the feature yet, do I?
What feature?
No. Oh, I was thinking of throwing Lavinia just straight up.
Something impel or something it's called?
Yeah, I think it's like a level
Mighty
7
impel,
feature.
isn't that not like a 6th level
Yeah.
feature though?
Or 10th.
Mighty impel, 10th level.
Yeah.
Still fucking hilarious just to pick up an enemy and yeet them 30 foot away.
Or friendly, just throw them into combat.
Or to think of it as releasing them into the wild like a dove.
Give me a George, give me a athletics check.
Athletics.
You climb up. No
I look
issue at
left,
all.
look right.
You look left, you see tunnels. You look right, you see another tunnel. Really hard to see when you have no vision. I imagine you've kept that there, correct?
My token?
No, the grappling hook.
Yeah.
There is a grappling hook for people to climb up with.
I'll climb up.
Yep, DC something athletics check. DC fuck around and find out.
22.
You're straight up there.
Ooh.
Skaddi, not so much.
That was
acrobatics
the pride
instead.
of the school gym.
I'll give Skaddi the help action.
Skaddi,
I'm up here.
and you take a 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall on your ass.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez. 7? Did I even make it to the top? With a 2, you'd think I didn't even get started.
Gibbity.
You got so far, you like rope burn. Not that good a grip. Everybody sweats, making it a bit icy. Remember, negative 50 Fahrenheit. My watch is dead.
Now that I think about it, if I found myself in this situation, I would have just taken the grappling hook.
Rest.
Yeah. Let's see.
Can I give the help action to boost him like a cheerleader?
Yeah.
Can
Or like stand on my
for the-
shoulders? My shoulders.
Before the next person starts climbing, stand underneath it and just be ready to catch them.
Yep.
Just straight muscle arm them if they fall.
Got it. You have advantage. Hold Alt when you make that check.
Athletics again?
Yep. You climb
Yeah.
on up. You are up. DC is 10. It's on the floor. Who's next?
Lawrence is gonna step up to the rope, spit in both hands, like like he's done this a million times before. He's not gonna think about if he has. He's just gonna act like he has, like he's Tarzan.
And you're straight up. Obi!
Athletics.
And you are all up.
I just jump and like grab myself up. I don't even use the rope.
I don't think your vertical leap's that high yet. Let's see,
flavor's
who
free.
has dark
Brahma.
vision? Who has dark vision? Yeah. You all see on
I
one
do.
side there is a long winding cave. On the other side there is a ended cave. So, apologies as it happens as you hear Skaddi. You see a bed.
Ew.
A bedroll. in the middle of this cave.
I've indicated to my fellow Enclave members that I see an encampment. I'm sure they passed it on. I tell Signal going to stealthily enter.
Lawrence is going to turn behind him, behind, and put his finger to his lips before he turns back around and readies his bow and approaches stealthily.
Now, I cannot stress enough the need and importance to give you this text box. So, I'm going to get it from D&D Beyond as well, and put it into chat. That way you all have all the information that's there, because there is a lot in this blue box, okay? Give me a sec. So, let me just put that out there again. This cave contains an abandoned campsite.
Oh. That's not the whole blue box.
That's the whole blue
Let's do it.
box.
Well, you can't be too careful.
Oh, everybody has moved. My game just fucking paused.
Oh, let me try give you a pause and unpause.
I just reloaded.
I'm going to search first for any signs of life, animal or otherwise.
Wow, so we could have rested here.
and-
Wow.
Then I want to try to see if I can figure out how long ago people were here.
Yeah.
I'm taking this firewood. I'm putting it in my inventory.
Yeah, as you are pulling that away, you find 3 torn out pages of a partially burnt journal. Do you speak Dwarvish?
We have a
My
dwarf.
time to shine. It's my time to fucking shine. I was so ready to make it canon that Lawrence can't read, but now he can't
He
read
suddenly
any of the
can.
other languages. He can't read any of the other languages he speaks, but he could read Dwarvish if he needed to.
I speak Dwarvish. Does that count for reading Dwarvish?
If you can speak it, you can read it.
Okay. Well, I'll let RJ. Lord.
You read the
Lord.
pages. They say the following. These caverns are sacred to the frost giants. The carvings on the wall suggest they came here to drown themselves. Did they use this hot spring as a sacrificial pool? Fuck me, this is dark. The wind truly sounds like a wailing woman. One could easily go mad in this place. I think there's someone living in these caves. Shortly after discovering the hot spring, I heard what sounded like a granny singing. When the song ended with a shrill laugh, dread sunk its teeth into me. Ye gods, that horrible crackle. I shall leave these caves in the morning and never return.
He never returned.
It seems the fire's been
I
out for
think
about
we should,
3 days.
What was that last part, Scottish?
I shall leave these caves in the morning and never return.
Okay.
Definitely, definitely seeing if we can keep these pages. Whether there's were any of the fishermen dwarves? Do we know that?
What was that?
Were any of the fishermen dwarves? Like, do we know that, or were they all humans?
Just random people.
Random, yeah. All the
Oh,
fishermen
shit.
are dead.
Well, I'm if nobody else is. Go ahead.
I think the cackling was probably the hag we already dealt with.
Yep. So
Awesome.
DM, I grabbed the bedroll and the firewood.
If nobody else is taking it, I'm gonna see if we can take the pages with us. Maybe we'll figure out who else
Oh, we can
went
use, you
missing.
can use the
and,
book for our own. We can recycle the book.
I love recycling.
Oh, hope maybe somebody will know and somebody will recognize the handwriting. Can I do one last sweep to make sure there are no, I guess, personal or identifying effects left in this place?
Yep, as you look it over, it does seem like someone did leave here in a hurry, but they took all of their personal belongings, barring the bed. Probably sprinted away home, booking it. But the cave is, barring that, now completely empty.
Lawrence is gonna leave a little more scared than he was before, now knowing that, oh shit, this got a little bit more close to home.
Easthaven.
What's going on here?
Here you come to a crossroads.
That screen is black.
I don't know why. Ruby, your screen black?
No, it's just
Mine
like,
is right here.
It's just like glitch textures in a game.
Oh, I'll let you know right now. I didn't map this myself. Sounds
know,
really
it's
lazy
the
to
map,
say,
it's a
but it's a mapped pack, so it could be because of that.
Oh, I'm back. Okay, I just reloaded.
Can happen from time to time.
That's right.
As you come here, you see now the gleaming outside from whence you initially came, and you see upwards a small area. It is empty, barring three ice-covered pillars composed of mineral deposits. And as the wind seems to whip round it, it does almost seem to sound like a moaning.
Like a voice moaning or like ambient sound moaning?
Like an ambient, like
Like
that.
maybe
Like the
the
wind
moaning.
moaning?
Like just reverberance of the wind and natural phenomena.
That's crazy. We got air elementals in here.
If the pillars aren't like exactly smooth, is there a way is there a
Are
way
you
I
trying
can
to
like chip
justify
off a little
stone
bit of
cutting?
the...
Are you trying to justify stone cutting right now, RJ? Is that it?
No, I'm trying to justify. No, actually, no. I'm not the word. So I want to take a chunk of the mineral ice and just. I don't know why. Lawrence might not even know why. It just looks cool.
This guy wants
Because
to
it's
lick
ice. Yeah. You can break a little bit off, and it is quite a harsh ice. But it doesn't change the tone of the room, shall we say. But it does break off a little bit, and you can see that it is mainly ice. Up here, in this northern part that you're in the palace, this cave has ancient stick figure drawings carved into the northern wall. You can make a check, a nice history check. Haven't a clue. You look at it and stick figures, who drew these, a child? Or rather, who carved these?
Okay.
I get everyone in
you
here
said
and be
carved.
like, wow, look at these drawings, guys.
You said carved. Now I'm going to try to use it. You use stone cutting. So
This motherfucker.
Again, I think these were mentioned in the journal pages also, wasn't it?
Yes.
I got a -1 to history.
It does give you
But,
advantage, I believe.
Yeah, stone cutting. Let's see, where's the button? Here we go.
That's you know,
These were definitely carved by somebody, probably with thumbs, into a wall. And Lawrence says that proudly.
Obi!
He looks very pleased with his intelligence.
George! Does anybody else want to take a crack at it?
No.
I did and failed. I did. Well, I
George
couldn't
and
do.
Obi on the night, so
Lawrence
I'm not
looks
gonna
a
ask
little
them.
harder. It says there may have been a chisel involved.
And a hammer.
Is it just stick figures, or is there any runes or some sort of letters?
Stick figure drawings carved out of the northern wall. Interpret that the carvings. Yeah, it is pictographs, for lack of better terminology. Yeah.
Maybe Obi. Well, I don't know if Obi would have any better luck if he's giant kin understanding it.
What should I be able to understand? Hold on, what?
There are things carved into the rock, and we don't know what they are. We need all hands on deck,
those
all
are
brains
carvings
put
in the-
together.
Those are
We're
carvings.
speculating they're giant in origin. We didn't know if you would be able to decipher them any better than us.
I speak giant. Do I figure anything out?
They are stick drawings. You can make a history check, however.
That's a 9.
I'm doing some quick check here. Don't worry, give me a sec.
Let's have Lavinia take a go at it, eh?
Barring reading this book 3 times over to actually check, I believe that Goliath are giant kin to that effect.
Yeah.
So I will give you advantage. And at this point here, Lavinia will... Please, Lavinia.
Somebody help them.
Somebody. Anybody.
Can I use the help action?
Not a single one of us got a double digit.
Fated. Fated. It's a canon
You never
event.
know.
Yeah, we're fated not to know this, so.
Just whoever rolled the highest figures this out, you know.
Can I date the stone at least?
Can you date the stone?
Or like
I
the
mean,
carving?
take it
So
out
like,
on dinner first.
About 150, 200.
these were made a long time ago. If I can actually guess how long ago they were carved, I say that like the 150, 200 years ago. But would it be too greedy to try to run my hands over them and ask to try again?
Everybody's had a crack at this point. I'm giving you everything I've given you. As John stated, ain't nobody here rolled double digits on this.
Yeah, can I ask Wackus Bonkers if he knows anything?
Oh, is everybody just rolling history? I can give
Yeah.
it a
Did you not
smack.
already roll? I thought you did.
No, I did not.
George? I don't know.
Yeah, it is, baby.
Hey!
My
DC
first
was-
double digit.
DC was 15.
At least we rolled double digits.
No guidance, nothing, nobody.
Oh, I have got it. I just forgot.
Same. It would require
You know,
it would require intelligence to be somewhat useful as a statistic, but it ain't.
You know, I'm definitely not fucking with you, Scottish, but I could have sworn I heard Buffella say he was going to use guidance before any of us rolled.
Well,
Yeah, very valid.
I forgot to.
It still wouldn't matter.
So, DC 15. Someone.
Oh shit, I forgot guidance is D4. Never
Yep.
mind.
You're thinking potentially like
I
a
lied.
bardic
I'm sorry.
inspiration or something. We have
I
no
think we're
bards.
pretty well.
Well, we really needed intelligence.
Yeah. I mean, mine's
Lawrence is gonna
12, but
go ahead.
didn't help you at all.
Lawrence is gonna look at the carving one last time and try to not let tears come into his eyes. father always said he was a terrible judge of what is it, masonry?
I think so.
Okay, DM, is this a slope or is this a straight vertical?
Straight vertical.
Okay.
You could easily
Wait,
climb
where?
down it. Back at the...
Oh.
Did we grab the rope and the grappling hook from before?
I do not believe so.
Which?
I'll
which
go back
skill
and
is
get it.
Which skill is it to shove? That's a joke. That's a joke.
I'll let you know right now, you're not the only person that made that joke. You could climb down it barehanded onto the ice if you wished. It would be
Hold on,
an
guys,
athletics check.
I'm going back to get the grappling hook.
Can I do a acrobatics check instead?
Trying to hold yourself on a very slippery surface here.
Okay, I hope Scottish can see me. I'm at the bridge where the grappling hook was.
Yep.
Now I'm moving my icon back.
Stay still, don't move.
The lips that he's making me do this.
Stay still. I said stay still, RJ.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said shoot yourself. Like really fast.
There you go.
Whoa, guys, it's been like 5 minutes.
You go back.
We're climbing down here, we're going all the way back through the cave.
Obi, did you say that in character?
What? Sorry?
About pushing people?
No.
Okay.
I
check.
hand the grappling hook back to its original owner.
Oh, thank you.
We got one cave we haven't explored, but we have to enter from the outside.
The only thing about a grappling hook is it needs like a surface to hook onto.
We've explored all exits.
Yeah,
They
just
have
here.
4 made out of ice.
There's ice on it, but it's not made out of ice. It's stone, and there's about maybe I'd say a ½ inch to an inch worth of ice.
Could
Can I take
Got a pipe? Who has a python we can drive into the
I was gonna say
Well,
I have a hammer and a pipe. I can try to drive shit in, or I can try to chisel out a hole for the.
I was
grappling hook,
thinking of
whichever one is-
just taking the grappling hook and just stomping on it in the ice. Ice isn't hard enough to, like.
Okay, DM, we're doing all of the above. We're doing pythons and the grappling hook, and we're climbing down. And having people hold the rope. There we go. Climbing down.
1,000,001 different ways, but sure. All
We're
seem
doing
to
all of
work
them.
together in a weird and wonderful cacophony. As you knock a python in, Obi holds it down, stamps it down, everybody holds it in their own little ways and starts to descend. At that point there, it's not really any checks required, as I think Obi is technically the heaviest member of the party.
Oh, easily.
So which is all uno, dos, tres, Spanish for 4, German for 5, and then
Fünf.
Obi makes it down as well. Gives it a
French for
hard,
6.
gives it a hard pull. You hear that, and then ting ting tick, 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 down on. Whoever used the python, -1 python. Everybody else, you're now back on the
Commit that to
ice.
memory. I still can't see individual items on my sheet, but I'll remember.
What you do is you middle mouse click your backpack to open it.
Yeah,
Okay, I wanted to ask, what is middle mouse click?
Scroll wheel.
your scroll button,
wheel?
your scroll wheel.
Oh, I forgot you can do that. Oh, I can see. I can see. Oh, I forgot you can click your scroll button, and I have a gaming mouse. I should have at least remembered it for that mouse.
You know,
If not
can-
for other mice.
you know it's bougie, but it also clicks left and right.
Oh yeah, definitely. Mine does as well. Like forwards, backwards.
Does yours do this though? Where you push a little button and then just...
Yeah. I also have a 502. Mine is wireless.
Well, mine's is broke.
No,
But as
I had a
Mine's
wired
is-
one for 5 years, but I replaced it because it was worn out. and I
Arl
decided to
down
work.
here,
Mine's is wired because
Skaddi has made his
Okay.
way to the other mouth, the middle mouth. It's a 30-foot climb, similar to what you came down. And then
We've
you
been in that one.
take a little move forward to the 20 foot. It ain't even middle, Matthew. There's 4 of them. You're just blind.
Yeah.
Come to the 20 foot lip.
Oh, that one.
So tired of climbing.
Can I
One
just...
more time.
I am. Lawrence can go all day. Or at least that's what it'll tell you.
Could I just
What she said.
just like climb up by like stabbing my javelins into the ice as ice pigs?
I'll give you athletics with advantage for it.
Hell yeah. It's alt. There we go. That's a 20. It's a filthy
Just
20.
Some Spider-Man-esque shit.
Could Lawrence channel his inner Tormund Giantsbane and use his hand axes to do the same? Would that be feasible?
Don't have a...
Hand axes are rounded.
Yeah.
This was more of a joke and wishful thinking than anything, and that's okay.
Technically speaking, you do have pythons.
I grip the pythons with the strength of 5 dwarves.
Or 2 regular humans for everybody that's keeping count.
I'm at least gonna attempt to see if it's possible.
Yeah, I'll give you athletics with advantage.
Yay. Okay. Lawrence is does not want to be shown up.
You're up.
I have tossed on a rope before he even is halfway up.
And then a rope is passed down for anybody else. The DC is lowered because whoever uses the rope is not climbing up. However, it is also Skaddi that's up next, so maybe we should lower it again.
Oh, if they just hold on to the, if they don't just hold on to the rope, couldn't I do the and just pull them up?
It was more the last time he grabbed the rope. The DC was 10 and he managed to fuck that one up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
level 2.
let's not make them do the roll, but just make me pull them up, you know? Like fucking meal style.
Lavinia will be like, oh my goodness gracious me, here we go. She's a -1, this will be fun.
No, let me pull her up.
Alright. She rolled better than you.
Before I noticed like that the one was Obi, I was like, oh, Lavinia really did need to be pulled up.
You don't
No,
take
so
the
who's
average and get a 7.
And she takes 5 points of owies. And then she'll be like, I got this, I think. Does she got this? Oh no, she does not have that cantrip.
Guidance.
She does not have guidance.
Oh my god.
To be fair, she is also a warlock, so like...
What isn't she at this point? Alpha
I'll give her guidance.
Class challenge impossible.
You can have guidance from me.
A 14 once you add on the guidance and she gets up. Then it is on George and Bopalis, but as you are all looking here, as you who are up, you do see that it is another cavern. I know, right? Fucking wild.
I'll give myself guidance as well. Make a athletics save.
Yep, make an athletic check to get up. Cannot stress enough how much on the floor that DC was.
Okay, we're gonna try one more time.
Do you need
It's
help?
guidance cantrip, so I'm not even going to ask you to make the con save, because, like...
Yeah, I can just cast it again.
Exactly.
It would also have dropped the moment you used it.
It's a D4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up.
Alright, we up.
Apolis. It's just you.
Guidance.
Yep.
12.
It's up. So you all climb up. Obi, you wrap up your rope, put it back in your back, put it back in your pocket. wrap it around your trousers as a belt. Who knows? You all enter into this dark cave of an uneven floor, of which strewn around are animal and humanoid bones.
Oh shit!
Oh
Nice.
shit!
I thought this was the
Get to
Minotaur
market.
place. Oh shit!
I didn't get to round the corner. I just see
You stumble into
what I
this
think is a
room.
rib cage.
Maybe we should let someone look ahead before we just rush in.
And you hear the snarling and scrappling, followed by this barking. Oh, we all got roll initiative.
I thought this was a Minotaur room. With the bow.
Yeah, the bone is really quite weird because this is a dire wolf, and we're expected to think that it took out some of them with a rib cage 10 foot long.
Oh?
You ain't seen it yet. You ain't round the corner, but like, there's a 2 square rib cage right here, which by definition
I
makes
can
it 10
see-
foot.
That's
I
Last
can
time we
see
saw that
one-
rib cage, it was a fucking skeletal giant.
I
that's
can
quite
see
a
one
dark
square of the rib
location.
cage, and that's it.
We played the game, and now things get fun. And now, just for the real fun of it, musical track, The Floor is Lava. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing someone in this initiative order. Who is it?
It's me.
The wolf?
It's Candace.
No, they're both there.
Oh,
The wolf is
Yeah.
hidden in
I don't see
initiative
the wolf.
until hides in initiative until initiative started. That way, people don't know how much is there normally. Let's me roll like 100 creatures in without people knowing there's 100 creatures. Lawrence, you're first up. You hear
Okay.
the barking and snarling of this wolf.
Hold on, quick, already get my name off. Okay. Yeah. Lawrence is gonna come around here with his long bones. Like, whoa! Wait, shit. I don't see a monster. I don't see a monster token. I guess I gotta move some more. Is there a monster token supposed to be in here?
You can hear the snarling from further on in front. This I'm not gonna bark like a dog. That's too degrading. Bark, bark.
Okay, so got you. So I have to oh god. I have more movement, I guess. Shit. Well,
It's a
I guess
Swedish
I'm
dire
here,
wolf.
and that's my turn.
Skaddi.
Alright, I'm gonna ready my bow and hold my axe. I'm gonna move. And then
Bajork.
It's a Swedish dog.
30.
He's sweet.
I don't see him. I'm just gonna hold my action until he comes into view.
Aye, aye. Jorge. Georg.
New York. Alright, he's gonna go up here. And he can see it a little bit, so he's gonna go right there.
Bjork.
Bajorn.
Bjorn.
That does
Alright,
everybody's now just called Sven.
Finn, get the dog.
The only person who doesn't have to change their name is Skaddi.
A Toll the Dead on the doggo.
I don't see the dog on initiative for me.
It's right underneath you.
Oh.
It's
I can't see it either.
I don't either.
And like meta game, like oh I can stand in front of it.
Ah,
You just have to wait for when it shows up.
it fails that as you watch as it kind of juts a little to the side and goes up. Did anything else?
That's it.
Then we move over to Papalis. I'm getting there.
Can I pet that dog?
Not bad, dog.
Alright.
Can I pet the dog? If
Okay,
I roll
so-
enough money on animal handling, can I make it my pet?
Okay, so my turn is object interaction. I like to like pull out rations in some way. In my experience of being a druid, I just want to calm down the animal. I didn't expect to be here, so like I said, maybe try in a way taming the creature, letting us go. We'll get out of your hair. Trying to diffuse the situation.
You grab a ration, you start placing it towards. Give me a animal handling or insight, dealer's choice.
They're both the same, so ooh, soft one.
As you put this down and start looking at the animal, this animal seems just too feral, too far gone. Now you get a good look at it, you've been here for a moment, even though your dark vision is kicking in. It's a rather gaunt direwolf. You imagine that it's slim pickings here.
If only we had some bodies we could feed it.
Well, fun fact, 6 bodies just walked into its lair.
No, like already dead fishermen, for example.
Like distinctly aware that they're all on my person, technically. And I'm about to round the corner.
Did anything else with your turn there?
I think I'll. Is that my action or my sound?
Object interaction.
Okay, great. I think I'll use my action to wild shape.
Okay. Do you know how to use the polymorpher from 5e tools?
I didn't know you had that.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. I didn't know you had that, so let me just go look at it real quick. Where is it?
So open your token, open your sheet, 3 dots, and polymorpher. It should come up in a moment. Did you get like the thing to pick the animal from?
Yeah, I have the prompt. Oh, transforming actor.
Yep. Make sure you just click polymorph.
Gonna...
There's not polymorph. Wild shape. There's a wild shape button, and then it should just change you. And
yay!
okay, you become a giant bat.
Yay!
That's batshit crazy.
I sure hope it is.
I am so confused right now.
The last thing we need is bat shit.
Actually, batshit.
Why, you don't get
Really
fireballs?
really weird conversation came up yesterday in our Strahd game. Batshit is highly flammable, apparently.
Well, there's like one type of bat that has flammable shit.
So,
I thought shit in general was flammable.
the Volfe, are you flying right now, I assume?
Oh, I'm just flapping wings in front of it.
So you're eye level with this bitch.
Nope.
Then you are there, you are a giant bat, you look actively less threatening than a human. And so with a nom nom, it is a 14 to hit.
Yep.
You take 11 points of piercing damage, and I need a DC 13 strength saving throw.
14.
You're fine, you do not get knocked prone, and I believe that concentration is because of guidance, so I'll just break that for you just now. You take a little bite, a gnash, the wolf takes a little tear, it feels good about itself, and you feel a little sore. We move over to Obi.
Oh, can I pet that dog?
With a bat in its mouth, that may be a little
Well, at least it
stretchy.
can't bite me, so...
We have a chart that says otherwise, but sure.
Oh yeah, let me look at it. Fuck around. Find out.
Let me check the walling for you whilst you're here, by the way. You should be fine to move diagonally across that wall, I think. Yeah.
I'm just gonna call it a bad puppy and bonk it on its head. Never fucking mind. Goodbye! Can I roll to see if it hits Bobulus, the bat?
No.
Because I don't know what the. Well, it has him in its mouth. If I try to bonk it on its head, I critically.
Flavor is free. Is the wording I'll use there. This isn't Strahd. We're not using variant rules, and that one simply misses.
But it's funny. That is, however, do I?
You do have
Do I get
reckless.
mad? I should.
Reckless be declared before the attack is made.
Yeah.
Yep. I asked about it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna call it the bad puppy and call it a day.
Oh my god, guys! You're not gonna believe it. It's snowing outside. As Lavinia comes running. Forgot that she was at the entrance. Lawrence.
Okay. Lawrence is gonna try to peer around the corner. Very scared because he hears sounds of fighting, he hears snarling and barking, and he's like, I swear to God, if you guys have your toes out. And there's nothing there. And then he sees the direwolf and he's like, oh, I need that pelt. And he knocks an arrow and lets it loose. You know, I have hotbar keys specifically for this.
15 for 10 does hit as you smack and you hear that. No. Dog turns around and goes, roll raggy. Do it else your turn.
Raggy.
I'm gonna heavily contemplate how warm its skin is going to keep me. I have action surge. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I can do it once with short rest. Okay, that's why I have it. I'm gonna action surge and try to shoot it again.
Okay. No parts as you fire off. You watch it around the cave and drops to the ground. Do it else your turn.
I'm going to back up a step and end my turn.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Hold
Good.
on.
Well, it seems like I can tell where everybody's looking, where this creature's at. I'm gonna come up here to get an angle on him. And fire!
17.9 as it hits and finds purchase. Once more, you hear that. Burp. Plus sneak attack for an additional 3.
And the one for the favored foe.
Plus 1 for 4 for 13 total. Did it else?
Oh, nope. Got my wad.
George.
Not at my computer. Can you just hit it with the bell? Toll Undead.
Toll the Dead, DC 12, call Wisdom saving throw, inbound. It fail. No, it passes. Sorry, your DC is 12. It makes a dirty 12. Let's roll over to the giant bat.
By now, how does it look?
Ain't looking bueno. It's covered in a lot of blood. None of it yours.
Gonna return the bite of my own. 14 hit.
Things
5
get
hit.
kinky here as you bite the wolf that bit you. For 5, it gives up another yelp. So you just hit. Did enough. Okay, we were in speed. Well, you missed. So this is a rather dumb creature. It's gonna go ahead and try and snack on the bat. A 7 for 11, I believe, and misses. And we move over to Obi. It jumps up to try and bite the bat.
Reckless whack is bonkers. Sorry, I should have clicked with advantage.
Well,
say
24 for 8
hit.
still. As you give it the old
Either way.
smash, as it jumps up and tries to do the Ozzy Osbourne, you do the Sharon Osbourne and knock it straight back down as it immediately and collapses to the ground with a tremendous thud.
Bad puppy. What the fuck is the bat? I want to hit the bat. Why is it running away from me?
You're aware that that is a blue bat,
I.
Like
I'll be good.
and you are aware that Bapalis is also blue, and that bats don't come in blue.
What the fuck is that bat? Why is it blue?
I like to
Leave
do
the
a
bat alone,
bow
Obi.
with the bat form.
You're gonna what?
I do a bow. A little, you know how like royal nobles like bow. I'll
Yeah.
just do that.
Someone jingles keys and like a moth, you do a backflip. He's now in this little cave. It's quiet. Just the sound of the wind howling through. Hello, hi, and welcome to the advert. So this is probably going to be a good time to go ahead, pause, maybe take a break. However, we do have a few little things that we should discuss. So, firstly, we are still available on Patreon and we are still available on Coffee. Links are in the description. There is now some stuff up there that you can buy and also get for free. Just a kind of way to support and all the rest of it. And I will be adding more stuff as updates come to the map making software, so do keep a little lookout for that. Now, once again, we are still partnered with Adventure. Their link is in the description if you want to play D&D with absolutely no strings attached. Be that with some one-shots, some fun little games, or even some smaller campaigns. By all means, just join below. A link in the description. You may even see games run by myself. So, the schedule. We've had to write this down. So, firstly, here's the times. 8 PM Central European, 7 PM GMT, 2 PM Eastern Standard, 1 PM Central Standard, and 11 AM Pacific Standard. For all the games you're about to hear, that is the days that they will go live on YouTube where you can watch the videos. Now on Monday, it's Icewind Dale Rime with the Frostmaiden with some familiar faces. On Tuesdays, we have Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. On Thursdays, we have a level 1 through 20 Vecna Eve of Ruin with some other little homebrew and some official modules in there as well. So keep a little eye out on that one. And on every second Saturday, we have Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, where I am a player and not the DM. That one is going swimmingly. And now, I'm going to pass it over to past me with the longer hair to tell you about Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now, for our live games, we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now, if you are in the US, that is on a Friday night, and if you're basically anywhere else in the world, it's a Saturday morning. So, if you are in the US, it is 5 PM Pacific, 7 PM Central, 8 PM Eastern. If you're anywhere else in the world, such as myself, that's 1 AM UK GMT, 2 AM Central European Standard Time, and 9 AM Hong Kong time, because Ronan is on that time, so we'll include it for anyone in that time zone. So yeah, that about is everything. Let's get back to it. Flies on it.
Skaddi goes and
Yeah.
puts his hand on the dire wolf and kind of says a prayer and apologizes for having to do that.
How do you turn into a bat with a flying speed at second level of druid?
The giant bats only CR.
I'm not
4.
flying. I can't fly.
Flying speed. You still wouldn't be able to turn into a creature with a flying speed.
I don't have a fly speed.
No, giant bats do have a fly speed.
Well, because I'm a low druid, I don't have the capability to fly.
Then you just can turn into a giant bat.
I'm just a flightless bat. That's my understanding anyways. Like, you can turn into flying creatures, you just can't fly.
Mm,
No, you can't turn into creatures with a flash speed.
check here. I think that is the case. We do not care about that subclass
This is-
at all. Class feature.
What subclass are you?
Lawrence is going to.
There it is. There.
To,
Second
matters.
level, max CR 1/4, no flying or swimming speed.
Okay. Then if you want to retcon it, then I don't know. You can turn it into a wolf, maybe.
I mean, it's fine for now.
Yeah.
It's just like a flightless bird.
Technically didn't use the flying speed in any way, shape, or form.
I didn't intend to fly. Just
Yeah,
wanted
so
to turn it back.
I'm not sure. I think the only other thing you'd get is like a wolf, and I think the wolf has similar. Actually, I think the wolf has a higher. Yeah, the wolf actually has a +1 to its attack, +2 to its attack. Its damage, and a higher damage. So like,
You could just say you're an oversized penguin or an emu.
yeah, I don't think there's a penguin stat block. So fuck it, you were a penguin.
No, but like you can be flavored like you're a flightless bird. Yeah.
Not really. Not many people have played druids. Only ever Ruby.
And
And
Advert rules.
And that she came in at like 8th level, so like, you know, all those limitations were already gone.
And Moon Druid, so it was even worse. Like
I'll
had
go
to
back to
be
normal.
regular.
Polymorph.
On your sheet, just hit
on the
use restore
token-
transformation.
Yeah, at the top.
Sorry, we're talking over each other.
Right.
At the
Happens a
top,
lot.
On your sheet of your token, there's a restore transformation. Or revert transformation.
Restore transformation
Your,
at the top of your
stat
sheet. I've put a photo of it in the general as well for you, just so you can see it.
And there's a whole bunch of creatures you can turn into. The quarter CR is quite extensive list.
Yeah, so you transform back to a
I'm just
triton.
going to. Sorry, what did you say?
Talking to Numinex, transforms back from a bat to a triton. It's used to stand over this dead wolf.
Lawrence is going to praise and revere the wolf for persisting this long in such dire conditions, and I guess I'm trying to figure out the words, but yeah, basically, you know, he wants the pelt, but
I've been waiting.
it's like I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it. Like, it's not just like wanting the pelt, because, you know, successful wild survival shit. It's kind of sort of flavored as well with that wolf was thin and starving and scared and probably isolated in this cave, to be honest, seeing that we had to climb up. And he wants to just, in general, just give it a little bit of respect before he just sets to skinning it. For
Skinning
surviving
it
and sticking it out this long.
would take about an hour.
I helped him
Oh, I
honor the
mean,
wolf sacrifice.
would I be able to carry it with me until we have an hour?
You'd be able
I
to
don't know
carry
how
it with
heavy
you until we
it
got an
is.
hour. Yeah, that's no problem. It just would take an hour to do.
Yeah.
If
In
I
that
help
case,
him, they shorten the time.
Not in these conditions.
Lawrence will, I guess, add it to the rest of the shit on his back, and just hopes that it's cold enough that he doesn't smell too bad when he gets back to the town.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem.
Body shouldn't decay at all in this temperature.
Okay.
All right. I move out.
Yeah, we'll go with them. Come on, Obi.
I'm gonna actually dip back out for one quick second before I rejoin you.
Yep. Goodbye.
I'll let you know when I leave and when I join back.
He's all. Yeah.
I wouldn't know inherently how to work with a belt from my smith's tools, because that's a different. Like, it's closer to a leather worker.
Yeah. You'd know how to like work leather into certain things, but
Yeah.
you wouldn't know how to like prepare said leather. But As you all climb down, no checks needed, take some time. These are now back on the ice in the middle of the Dale. Let me just do this. Grab the pronoun token. It's just about here on the lake. The sun still not risen. Still quite that dark. The snow is falling. That's a good enough dark level there. Where are you headed? In which direction?
Easthaven.
Then, y'all walk down past the little part of the lake. Well, you technically have to take a boat to my recollection at some point. Take your boat off, down, get back to the area where you no longer can take the boat, and start walking your way back into Easthaven. It does take a little bit of time, but you do end up there eventually. As you are now back in Easthaven, we are all up at the top here, and I'll even throw us in a little bit of light just to be safe. Where are we headed in Easthaven now? These are back in the town.
Let's go back to the boathouse and wait there, and we go get the captain of the guard. So since she's the one that sent us after these fellas, and since it's not we shouldn't drag the remains through town. Turn them over to her inside the boathouse and explain the whole.
Bury the poor fellows.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a quick request of certain people. Gonna make a quick request of everybody. Just click the little D20 and it will make the roll. Don't know why I asked Josh to roll that. Let's see, 23 plus.
I should have had advantage on that. I have expertise in perception.
Again, funny thing about perception here. 3, 23, 19. No, do my numbers again, because I fucked that one completely. Okay. G. Stealth check. That's why I don't know why I asked you to. In fact, you know what? You rolled a 19, I believe. You rolled a 17. However, let me check the sheet. It seemed, yeah, you've inadvertently rolled with advantage. So a d20 was rolled. We take the left-hand roll. I've got the left-hand roll.
I would use guidance on this too.
Alright. Cool.
You want a d4?
No, that's okay. Group average. These all get back to town. They're all looking around. Skaddi goes off to get the woman. I'd say it takes you a good 5-10 minutes or so to find her once you're in town. She looks at you. You look at her. There is unaired tension in the town. Whatever could it be? Ah, scandalous.
It's just eating me up, you know.
I'm trying to find her fucking name again.
Fisherman?
I need to find the image of the person being burnt to death, and then her name's right underneath it. There we go. So yeah, you find Captain... Nope, not Captain. Jesus Christ, man. You find Imdra Arlagath. Oh no,
He's the captain of the guard, militia.
because there's also a captain of the boat as well, and they're both referred to as captain. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You find her. She looks at what's going on. Gives you the yes. You and what you set out for.
We did. We have an issue. We may need a couple of your militia members to come with me to the ferry house.
Okay. Yeah. Just rallies a few of the people who are there. Then walks on with you to the ferry house. There's the ferry house there. After
Did he?
no, after around maybe 5-10 minutes or so, come back. Party's there. He's all watches. He walks in with the guard captain and some guard.
Where's George?
Good question. A thief in the night. He rolled higher than the group perception when you add on his modifiers.
Did you? Did I re-roll? Did I roll with advantage on mine?
Anybody that had advantage would be rolling flat because perception checks are at disadvantage in Icewind Dale when you're
Hold on.
outside.
Where's that? Oh, right. No, I can't do that. Scotch is recording. Oh, God. I was going to play Smooth Criminal.
So for the people who rolled low, that's fine. For the people that rolled high, I would assume, you know, fuck it. But on average, once I took out George and also added in the one that I forgot, group average was 8.5 rounded down. George rolled a natural 8 and has a +1 in stealth. He literally just got away.
You guys need me to roll anything?
Alright, I already done it for you, buddy.
Thank you.
I thought you'd already gone.
I'm about to go real quick. I was away from the computer, but I was still listening. Sort of.
You come over and she looks.
I must have to remember that just because I'm filling my stomach with water, or shit, I missed my opportunity to say filling my belly with diet soda. Just because I'm subsisting on water does not mean that other people don't eat it.
Looks. Yes. What's going on?
Well, first of all, we have what remains of the fisherman that you asked us to find.
Remains.
Lawrence, on Skaddi's cue, Lawrence, whenever Skaddi gives the cue, Lawrence is still solemn and stone-faced, but he'll gently bring out the pack and the roll or whatever I packed up the remains with, and gently unroll it as long as they're ready to see it.
Yeah, I warn her this isn't pretty.
Yeah, looks at it.
A hag got to him.
Oh.
We encountered a hag who was cooking them.
Oh, I thought it was the creature from. There's a place with a name that's on this same lake. Give me a little fucking second to find it. Dun 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 dun. Somebody sing me a song. You're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight.
I have to start singing something copyrighted. Something copyrighted you, so you will get a strike.
It's
Kelvin's
called a
Cairn?
cover. It's called a cover. No. Actually, different place.
Okay.
Sorry, it was Bremen. Never mind. She's like, oh, it's thought you'd encountered a creature similar to that which was in Bremen. But a hag? It looks at you
Yeah,
distraught.
One of those pretty ladies, yeah.
That's how they start.
Unfortunately, we had another issue with one of our party members who may have, how do I say this nicely? Well, eaten some of one of the fishermen. Engaged in some cannibalism. Apparently he's escaped though.
What's that, like 1,000-yard stare in the eyes? He certainly started to associate with some strange bedfellows. Which one was it? He's not here. We can certainly put the word out to the 10 towns at the next conclave.
We give her his name and description.
We'll set a pyre specifically for him in the event that he comes crawling back. We'll pass this over to Brinchanda, Goodmead, Bremen, all of the other 10 towns. You'll either be exiled or burnt at the stake, whichever those towns do. Here it's burnt at the stake. Whether we can save one of our own. Outsiders are always welcome to burn. He's gonna has a nice smile on her face as she said that, almost just a little sinister.
This bitch gets off to it.
Guess if you
I give Obi a side glance to tell him keep his mouth shut. Lest he wants to get turned in as well. Well, we're sorry for how little we could bring back of the missing fisherman, but I'm sure that you will be able to console the families knowing that they have at least been found and returned. What's left of them returned.
I've been ordered to give you this, and in one hand pulls out a copper tube, and in the other hand pulls out a small bag. One or the other, your choice. I genuinely have no idea what either of them are.
Can we see what's in the bag?
That's akin to taking it.
What do you think? D4. Odds the tube, evens the bag. Everybody?
Yep.
Yes, no?
Sure. I like mystery bags, but...
Get your loot boxes today, guys.
Yeah, gambling! Sadly, loot boxes are banned in my country because of the gambling laws. Like, let's fight is gambling.
The one
What did I
is...
say?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you'd remember. Was it like the bag was odd and the chip was even? Does that sound right?
I think it's what I said, yeah.
Your memory's just as bad as mine, mate.
Oh, yeah.
It gives you the little bag. It is a... Roll a d4, re-rolling 1, so 1d4 RR1.
Couldn't you just roll D3?
I like the randomness of re-rolling d1s, alright?
Slash R, D4, 1D4,
Then double R1.
RR1. Doesn't like that.
No, just roll a d3.
Is it R1? I think. I don't think it's R. Or.
A double R means if you get a 1, I mean it's like 1d4 re-roll 1. On this, if you re-roll 1 and you get a 1, it's like, that's a 1 then.
I believe I think because Alpha has like the automatically re-roll 1, I believe it's only 1 R.
Hers is halfling. If a halfling rolls a d1 on the d20 after using their luck, they still take the 1. They don't re-roll.
That's
You
right.
get...
I'm back. Forgive me if I missed too much.
Miss
Nope.
nothing. You are handed a rust-colored bag.
Back covered in rust.
Rust-colored. It's got an orangey yellow.
Oh, you said colored, not covered. My bad.
I heard that too. Yeah.
I'll take a look inside, I guess.
Let me check here. Because I need to go to D&D Beyond to see if it actually has an image. Because God forbid it don't have an image. Okay, yeah, I like this image here. That works for it. And then click here, go like that. It looks a little something like this.
Hold on, let me get back to my computer so I can take a look.
You open it up. This bag is made from a rust-colored cloth, and though it appears somewhat empty, as you open it up, you see small fuzzy objects. The bag weighs about half a pound, 250 grams.
Wow, I've been examining the objects. Are they yarn?
No, they are solid. He kind of looks. I wouldn't drop that. Who's taking the bag?
I mean, I'm examining it, but if anybody particular wants it, I'm not going to stop them.
Maybe we do investigation, arcana, something to figure out what it is.
Arcana will let you know whether or not it's magical, but to figure out what it is, you would have to take a short rest. Or use the identify spell.
Well, I don't have that, so.
If nobody has the identify spell, I don't mind taking the risk of resting with it in case it's cursed.
The risk of it, you know. God, I would hate risking it for a free magic item, yeah. It's really.
Look, I'm not going to sit and take this. I said a moment ago that I'm just holding it and looking in it. If anybody wants to claim it, then you know, they can have it. Yeah. I also, did we did we like try to match somebody up to the gold ring, and two, if we haven't done that yet, when I do that, I'd also like to try to match up any articles of clothing that were in two particular, I guess, people that we had found up to their remains, and you know, try to, like if somebody wants to bury somebody specifically, and see if they know who they are, then I want to make it easier for them.
Kind of looks at you as you explain this. The bodies were never found.
I'm a little slow. What do you mean by that?
Were never, and she looks down, found.
Lawrence realizes what she means, but he's like a little horrified. He's like, I would have thought that you guys wanted some closure.
Closure's good when the body's not in multiple millions of pieces.
Yeah, I can understand that. I know you guys had already kind of tried to bring about your own closure before we went and found them. I at least hope I didn't disturb too much by presuming to come back here. I'll dispose of them respectfully if that's what you wish.
We'll dispose of them. We will. It's fine. Yes. Who is taking? Who is putting the bag in their inventory so I know who has it?
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Want to just roll randomly? Just decide among us who has it.
2, 3. Yeah, let's roll roll D5.
So I don't think anyone's minds. Wow, me? Wow.
All right.
Add a bag of tricks rust to your sheet.
Lawrence just hands over like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't know how my hands got on this. This is obviously yours.
And then after a short rest, you'll figure out everything that I've just put in chat there.
There's a way to drag this in. How do I do that again?
I'll throw it in for you, don't worry. Bag of tricks.
In that case, if they're gonna dispose of it, I just
There you go, sir.
I guess I just gotta clean my bedroll then.
One rust-covered bag of tricks added to your inventory. It looks like it is going to summon stuff. I don't know. First time I've ever encountered this thing in my entire life, so learning experience for all of us. She kind of looks. You didn't leave with that, did you? It kind of points towards the pot on Obi.
I found it.
And you carried it everywhere with you?
Yeah.
It's a magical cauldron.
It makes good food.
Magical how?
You just
put food in, and it makes really good food.
It turns it into stew. Any ingredients you put in turns into stew. Enough for a group.
Lawrence is gonna specify that you don't need to make it the way the witch did. If I know this and if I can remember that, you need like a gallon of water and any sort of plant or protein to put into it, and it just becomes a nourishing stew to fill the pot without need of a fire. It's a very valuable pot. It's just it was used for very bad things. So
Prove it.
Sure.
Well, shit.
Let's do it right now.
Well, guess we put our money where our mouth is. I asked if she has a gallon of water. Or I guess I asked the party if they want to pitch in with their water skins. I don't know if I have a full gallon in my water skin, but if I do, I'll pour it out.
I'll help.
It's on Obi's back.
And,
so it's
I
going to
guess I'll
require
take some-
Obi to be putting it down, if Obi does or does not.
Yeah, I'll
And
put it
for the
down.
food portion, I'll take my rations. I'll knock off a day and just use whatever I need to get it started.
Mix it all in. And she watches intently as it does come to, after that brief moment in time, as she gives it a little try. Don't let anyone know you have this. I'll be in touch soon.
What's wrong with it?
I think maybe the village is starving and
Just solve
could
the
cause a ruckus.
I'm pretty sure, like, if anybody possessed this, they'd either get robbed or be able to use this against the towns. I'm just going off the knowledge that with extreme weather conditions comes a shortage of food usually.
I want to vibe check the bitch.
It could cause a riot if people knew this was a thing.
Yeah, I know I know she sounds like off, but I do know that there's truth to her words, both in and out of
also
character.
use it to feed people.
Yeah, but if we get rushed by a crowd,
Does the people of 10 towns seem like they would rob us? Are they the robbing type? I feel like they're just not the robbing type, are they?
they may not be the robbing type, but they
Or food.
probably are the rioting
people-
type, considering that there was a sacrifice.
The people
pretty
themselves here wouldn't be the rioting type over normal circumstance. However, given the properties of this particular item, it all of a sudden takes a food shortage and makes it less of a shortage. So
Yeah, I mean, just share the food.
yeah, but share the food, and if I can charge you for that food, which cost me a gallon of water,
Yeah, whoever possesses it
Whoever controls
and or can protect it.
controls the food.
Whoever controls the space controls the
Yeah,
universe.
basically.
Yeah.
All it takes is one person in charge of it with ill intentions, and then it becomes skewed.
He seems rather.
Not even your intentions. It could also just, you know.
Okay, I think it's a good thing. If they're gonna come after us, then we know who the bad guys are, and then we can make the world a better place. Done.
I don't think the world has significant.
Maybe it's your paranoia. Maybe it's the brain-eating disease kicking in. But that was quite expedited.
Mine has already.
Wait, shit.
That.
Are prions a thing in D&D? I don't assume they aren't.
The joke here is that eating a human gives kuru.
Oh shit! My bad. I said prions. I think that's the shit that causes kuru. That wasn't kuru. My bad.
As
My brain-eating disease has started out already.
your brain-eating disease is Parkinson's. As
No,
you,
it just starved.
I would have thought that Obi, after all that alcohol, was pickled enough to at least stave it off.
so, but you, maybe it was a bit expedited, right? Very quick, very efficient. Why was it so quick and efficient?
Wait, what was quick and efficient?
How quickly she made off and said what she said.
I think we should tell people. I think we should share the food.
I think I'm gonna insight check her because
That was the insight check. You can
Oh,
insight check her
never
if you
mind.
wish, however. You can, by all means, go for it.
I did a
I mean, if
17.
it's obvious
I
enough,
just
I
deleted
don't.
it.
Yours was a perception check, which is a little different.
Insight, sorry.
If Lawrence's
See you, Skaddi.
just Lawrence, of course, he's here to help people, and if this can help people, then he was inclined to do it. However, he is very suspicious because, again, he did
See you, Skaddi. She said it. Why would she not go?
he's suspicious of how the townspeople will react as
Why
a
would
whole
she-
and also as individuals.
Motherfucker. Why would
My
she not go and... Why would she not go and inform someone of a higher power as to what's going on, you know? She's duty-bound to
Maybe
do so.
she wants it.
She's not going to go against her duty-bound. You've known her long enough as well, like...
I've known her a long time. Can I get advantage on it? I got a 20, though.
My brother in Christ, she rolled a 9. She rolled a 9 on her persuasion. It's like, you believe her. Obi!
Wait, should she roll persuasion? I didn't notice that. I'm definitely.
Well,
rolling
Ruby
insight.
rolled insight.
Oh,
So,
well, maybe.
she didn't do too good against Obi. Obi's like, don't trust that. You, however, you're like, why would she lie? She got no reason to lie. She's duty bound. Lawrence, you look at it and it's, I've only met this woman 5 minutes, but she seems reputable.
Lawrence just looks at where she left for a moment and is like, guys, I think we can trust her.
No,
No,
she's
no, no,
weird.
It's
Who
a
doesn't
bad
want
feeling.
free food?
What you said.
What was that?
I think we need to... I said, I've known her a long time, and she's got her reasons for what she said. I trust her. She's an honorable and duty-bound member of the militia. Yeah.
Not wanting free food is weird.
Well, maybe we'll find her reasoning the next time we see her. Like we need to find a place to rest. Go back to our inn.
After, if you, let's say maybe about an hour. Yous are approached by a man. I mean, I suppose I could just let Jalen describe himself, but I'll also give you that. Jay.
Fiola approaches the group. His eyes are a piercing purple. They almost have like a magical glow to them. He's a older aged man, and from his garb you can tell he's a cleric. It's nice to meet you.
Sorry, that is Thor, but purple instead of blue.
Hey, AI generators do their thing, huh?
Oh fuck! So.
Like,
right,
don't tell me that's not Chris Hemsworth in fucking
I've
Ragnarok.
only
Thor
just
Ragnarok.
realised that.
No, it's more like Ben Affleck.
I'm not at my
I don't
computer, so I'm
know.
just taking your
Yeah,
word for it.
the hair's longer, or hair's different. Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah.
It's Chris Hemsworth in his
I mean,
Netflix movies.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm more. I need to sleep. I'm inclined to believe Jalen because I know Scottish described Lawrence as truthfully as I put him out, and he looks at least ruggedly like distinguished. He has like half of like there is a disturbingly. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. He is supposed to look ragged. He has what you suspect is dirt smeared under his eyes, like the fucking like sports like blackout shit. There's a good part of his hair on the side of his head missing, with what looks to be scar tissue. And he just looks like he survived a bad accident. And he's on his way to his next one.
Yeah, as the
But hey, you know,
as the man approaches you, Jalen, if you'd like to take it away once more.
It's nice to meet you all as acquaintance. My name is Firo. You all have
here.
Firo.
Firo.
You need to look at how that's spelled. I'm sorry.
Firo.
I'll just update Jalen's name. Don't worry.
Firo.
There we go.
Oh my god, he's
As you were saying, Jalen.
One sec.
Nice to meet you.
Is he going to say more? I thought he was going to say more.
Same.
What can we do for you, Firo?
I think maybe someone's come into his room.
Yeah, my little brother came in rumbling around for an Android charger, and instead of asking, he just went rumbling, and I'm like, "Fuck, actual shit. What the fuck are you?"
Lawrence isn't gonna say much. He's
Alright.
a little startled that he's friendly, but he's gonna move between your line of sight and the body parts that are still around.
They've been picked up. Don't worry. Don't worry.
You've all,
Okay.
you've all been invited to Speaker Daneth Whelan's house for an offer.
And
An offer. My eyes scan over the group, just looking at everybody.
do we know who Daneth Whalen is?
Uh-huh.
Is she the speaker?
Yeah, she's a speaker. And do they have the cauldron with them?
That
Yeah, they
half-elven
on his
woman
head.
was not picking up the cauldron on herself.
Oh no, Obi has it. Like that's his little cauldron.
If it's with them currently, he's going to point towards it and say, "For that item there."
Oh, fuck! I'm gonna look at where she left and look back at him and just ask how. No, I'm not gonna ask how. Lawrence is gonna say, what would she want with an old copper cauldron?
Fuck if I know. I'm just here to deliver the message.
I'm gonna take a look at Skaddi, and I guess I don't know what fucking hands I'm doing. I'm just looking at him and showing that like I'm a little worried that they seem to know about, or she seems to know about it, but I don't know what else we can do but go.
Are you? I say we could follow him to find out what the Deneth wants. Endra apparently has reported what we found, and we should go ask, see if she has more questions.
You ready to go now?
One second. I'm wondering. Okay, I'm just gonna say I try it. If Obi is willing, I'm going to, before we walk around the town, I'm gonna see if I can take the, I guess already soiled bedroll that I was using to transport the body parts, and see if I can tie it around or cover up the cauldron as best I can before we get there.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Put the cauldron in a makeshift sack.
I'm not sure how Obi's carrying it, but at the very least, I want to just like see if I can make it look like just a bundle of miscellaneous shit the best I can, or to cover it up the best I can, so it's not easily distinguishable.
Bundle of sticks, if you will.
You all eventually make your way to the town hall. This rather large, grand building on the fucking, let's say south side, because it actually doesn't tell you where the fucking town hall is on this map. I know, right? Imagine that. Oh wait, no it does, never mind, I'm just an idiot. Centre town. Centre town. Oh yeah. Jesus Christ, Matthew. You can tell it's been a long day. Boom! Directly in the centre of town, as you are taken to the house, Pirlo, you open the door. There's a map.
There's a map.
I know.
Can't see anything. It is entirely
Open
black
your
for
eyes.
me. It's entirely black for me.
There we go.
That's what she said.
This, as you open the door, this chamber is decorated with oil paintings depicting life in Easthaven, including a large painting on the town of itself and the northern wall. Mounted on the south wall is 5 foot long, stuffed knucklehead trout. Its wooden plaque bears an engraved copper plate that reads in common, "Big Nuck, caught by Easthaven fishers, summer 1479.
How long ago was that? Like, obviously start like counting on his fingers.
In character, I think it's about 10 years ago. Lore. I will get that for you in a moment. But as you enter in, you see a man. I know, right? I've seen a lot of these recently. Let's see. Easthaven. It looks like that. Speaker Daneth Wellen. And yous are the ones with the pot. Yes?
Yeah.
Furo's gonna go against his back wall here, put his back against it, cross his arms.
I think more importantly, we're the ones that found what happened to your fisherman and dealt with the issue.
The issue is, the missing fishermen are one thing. It's a sad thing that happened, but fishermen dying on the ice happens all the time. To a hag, however, is a different story, but we'll just say it was the bad weather conditions and leave it at that. Hey. Anyway, come in. Must be freezing.
I mean, we also found a dire wolf.
Ruby, it was exactly 10 years ago.
Cool. That's weird. Why is the anniversary? Obi would point to it like, happy anniversary.
Yes, it's the best catch on Black Deninja so far. But please, Kevin, you must be freezing, and, well, we could certainly talk. Come. He starts to usher you in. Okay.
Lord.
I'll move Lavinia in. You all walk in. It is much warmer here than it is in most other homes. Oh, Lawrence ain't here no more. Probably that.
I'll close the doors behind.
I'm listening. I'm just still not at my computer yet. I'll be there soon.
We do have
Waiting
the
for this,
diary of the hag as well.
Waiting for this last guy,
I'll be right back.
Goodness.
Sir Babamis Supreme.
He starts to walk on through. And he does have a study. This is the one place I never thought of an area. Yes. He walks on through, taking the long routes. Into his office. You hear a voice after a few moments. You're free to stay in the foyer if you close the door.
Is our last guy not coming in?
Oh, sorry. I was listening.
Everybody bunch up. Everybody bunch up. I'm going to read what you go through as you go through it, and when you hit places, you let me know if you're stopping there or not. So, firstly, as you go through this little administrative office room, there are a bunch of little filing cabinets and chairs. It definitely looks like... It looks governmental for all other lack of better terminology. Like, this, you file your taxes go here. This is bureaucracy in its finest. Democracy manifest. You pass through another room. I have an image. Low burning lanterns cast a gentle glow upon a tall black object in the center of this room. Although one could easily mistake the statue. This object actually is the figurehead of a ship, and is carved into the likeness of a winged demon. It gets worse. The demon-shaped figurehead stands at 8 foot tall. Shards of wood jut out of the demon's back at the points where the figurehead once attached to the ship. But wait, it gets worse. Lash to the figurehead with rope is a scrawny woman dripping wet. Her long hair hangs over her face, obscuring it. I need to make sure I don't accidentally make any of these going to a teleporter here, so give me a sec.
Do I know what's going on right there?
You do. Not.
Like, I work here. We're like, whoa.
You can make, firstly, anybody who walks by and takes a look, you can make your favourite check, a history check.
Lovely.
You have no idea, buddy.
I'm on my way back. Scottish roll for me, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Three.
I don't know what for, but
I'll let you know right
I
now,
don't know what
Lawrence.
history's
You have
for,
no
but,
chance of making it.
what did I roll?
You can't roll high enough.
Oh, it's that high?
Papalis, if only you'd used guidance.
Lauren starts humming that song. It's like, don't know much about history.
I just asked Bennett about it.
Don't know much about geography. I'm checking here if there's anything else, because again, one of these big ones. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. These are passing by what looks like a lady tied to the figurehead. Seems to keep her distance as she is tied to it. Rather grim to think about. But as you come into this office with the man, he sets you down. I've heard of your cauldron's power. And I've been told that it's no trickery of yours. I am willing...
By who?
By the captain of my guard. She came here to tell me of this, and of your triumphant return of the dead fisherman, and the death of the hag. I am willing to offer you some money for your cauldron. And offer you 500 gold pieces.
Nah.
Real quick, out of character, I would like to remind anybody who's getting ideas. This is exactly what I worried would happen, and I said as much.
You did.
Who else would say nah?
Like I'm not gonna say anything if it's a good deal or not, but I just wanna, you know.
What I missed it. What is he asking us to do for 500 gold?
She wants to buy the cauldron.
No.
That's what I said.
Yeah, Lawrence is just gonna shake his head no, cross his arms, try to look tough after being fucking fact checked a moment ago.
Would you see our town in ruins?
We'll just feed the town.
Would you
That's-
see our town in ruins? Bit of a speech impediment.
Wow, are you self-conscious?
I would sooner.
If you'd like...
I would sooner see it. Go ahead. Sorry.
You would sooner see it what? He will let you finish.
Oh, Lawrence is trying to choose words carefully, and he's gonna say, I would sooner see it, of course, you know, that's right, I would sooner see it helped, and, I guess, like, I would sooner see it helped, but not controlled by somebody willing to buy its power.
I'm only wishing to buy it, so that way there has been a fair trade and you have relinquished ownership. That way you have no claim to it. Accidentally locking the door and trying to move. That way you have no claim to it yourself. Nothing nefarious, just a business contract. Nothing more. I buy the cauldron, and then I use the cauldron to...
I'd fucking suck it.
I'd
Yeah.
rather just feed the people ourselves.
He's very much looking to buy it.
Yeah,
For that.
like-
He's speaking from the heart with power, as you can hear. He is just trying to make sure that... I rolled a 3, John. He is just trying to make sure that yous have no claim to it once it's in his possession. Very much business orientated. That's what you're getting from it, John.
Yeah.
Lawrence is going to lean
honestly,
forward and... Sorry, go ahead, John.
So honestly, talking the group, we don't have time to stick around the village and feed people day after day.
Yeah.
Do the best good for the village would be to turn this cauldron over to the speaker here, to have him do the best he can to feed as many of his villagers as he can. We've got a lot of other things to do.
Well, here's the thing. We'll just make a surplus. There's 10 towns, right? And the speaker can only, I don't know, help this one town. So we just make a surplus of food and go into every town. There you go. Every town is a surplus. Unless the speaker is willing to go out in every town. Then...
Every other town can
I don't think we can.
themselves.
We can only make 90 gallons a day.
Perfect.
And I don't remember exactly what happens, but I'm pretty sure, I know it's at least not going to stay warm once it leaves the pot. I don't know how we're going to stockpile it without it going bad.
Pardon my...
So, that's just me not knowing.
Oh,
pardon my tabaxi, but the other towns can fuck themselves.
Why did everything go black?
You closed your eyes? I don't know.
I don't know either.
The map hasn't changed.
Lawrence is going to consider for a moment.
I think it's because I've
ask him,
I've looked at the light sources, and you are... There's very weird tripling of light sources that all scan right where you were standing. It could have potentially been that. You seen anything now?
Give me a minute, I'm reloading.
He looks at you. I care for my town. All other towns can... Hi, Lawrence. All of the towns...
Where is everyone?
You just left the room, my guy. Stay there. Don't move. Don't push a button.
Okay.
This is, I believe, the largest town. Is Easthaven the largest town?
Brinshander is the largest town.
Brinshander.
All of the towns are nothing to me. We are friendly, but this was found near my town. And if these other places can help themselves, sure be it, but we have made sacrifices to Oro for quite some time, and now you've come to us bearing something to help our town out. This is a gift from the gods as far as we see it. Be that the gods of good or the gods of evil. It's for you to decide. But I am willing to part with it for my town's sake. 500.
I think we actually found it near Caer Dineval, didn't we? Across the lake?
Call it 50-50.
50-50.
Requires me go to another map, and I just can't be asked doing that.
Lawrence is gonna just try to sum things up, and he's gonna think about it. He's gonna look like he's gonna think about it for a moment, then turn to the man and try to sum things up and say, "So you wish to do this out of your love for the town and its people, and you just simply wish to see them prosper, and the I guess the one downside for us would be that we don't. Well, the two would be that we do not own the pot, of course, so we cannot, I guess, intrude on your plans to bring some prosperity to your beloved town, and that too, we don't bestow the blessing to someone else, some other town or some people that you do not, I guess, put first."
At this moment in time, you do own the pot.
It was found closer to Darnville, indeed. I looked up a map.
What I'm trying to confirm and ask if Lawrence thought about it and realized that he is doing this out of his love for the town and simply does not want to see that blessing taken away. He's just trying to confirm that, basically, with him.
How about we loan it to you? You know.
No, hold on.
Then-
So, I'm a native of 10 towns. I'm a druid. I care for all 10 towns. So, if, I'd leave it to the speaker's problem on how to store it, but I want to help all the 10 towns. So, could you also do, like, shipments? Maybe? Like, by traveling to places to give them food? Could you do that or no?
Bopulus?
People send food over to other towns?
Bopulus? Being unfamiliar with 10 towns, is there a council that over all of the towns, or is each town separate with no interaction?
There is something that I recall seeing, and I will find it to give it to you. However, there is, at infrequent occasions, whilst all of 10 towns do seem to focus individually on themselves, there are infrequent, shall we say, the word I'd be looking for is meetings or conclaves. Yeah, where they all come together to speak on certain things. Like a council where they all share certain news, like, oh, this person's been banished. We've seen a tribe of Goliaths this far outside of our town. We have a prehistoric creature in our lake. You ain't gonna believe it. Nautiloids, things like that. But it's infrequent, but it still happens.
I would rather see it used
yeah.
feeding purposes.
Here we go. It's a box right here. Each town is an independent settlement that elects a leader or speaker to represent its interests at meetings of the Council of Speakers, which are infrequent and take place at the Council High Hall in Bryn Shander. These meetings are called to discuss matters of shared interest and to settle disputes between towns.
So, DM, how do people normally store food?
Freezers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a freezer! Why did I think of that?
In boxes? I don't know. I mean, probably would. Probably, given the abundance, probably easy enough to freeze it here. I mean, Inuits do that. They freeze all their shit all the time and then just thaw it out as needed. So, I imagine this would be none too similar to Inuit communities in regards to its temperate climate.
There you go.
It's just a matter of convincing him to spare any for the other towns.
I think he should call a meeting of this council.
Well, what is it? What is it? A couple gallons? Do you feasibly expect him to share a couple gallons of food with towns around the area? This city's huge.
We'll just create a surplus of food here, and then I will personally just go to each town creating surpluses in every town. I'll go by myself if I have to.
Fuck, are you a missionary?
Sure.
I mean, technically.
Blessings of the Frostmaiden be upon you, Hosanna in the highest.
Like this is the priest telling you this.
Like
he's sitting in the back listening to y'all make a fucking feeding the homeless, and I'm like, I'm not even this good. Like, what's going on here?
To like if I don't know if there's any way for me to like let this be known to him, the dude we're trying to convince, but I know Lord specifically hasn't been like hasn't said much against this specifically against like him saying fuck all the other towns, but at some point I want to point out to him like we are like at least 3 of us are specifically like going around to try to help as many of the people of as many towns as possible. That's what we do.
Yes. I would
Here's
rather
my-
turn this over to the council of speakers, but
Here's my
so they can
proposition.
decide how to best
Yeah.
benefit most.
You will create chaos amongst 10 towns.
Great, what?
You will create chaos amongst the 10 towns. Whoever has it, where will it be kept? And then we all know that it will be stolen one time from one town and never seen again, and that town will prosper. We have been in the cold for 2 years now, going on 3. Believe me, it's better one town hold it, and it be kept secret. All other towns have their own issues. How about I
Lawrence,
sweeten the deal?
uh,
He starts to pull out 6 individual bags and places it on the table. 500 gold pieces,
even
each of you, to leave it here.
even without the sweetening, Lawrence is like he doesn't like it, but he knows, and it's showing that he knows that the man, as far as we've discussed, has the best idea for feeding people and lasting peace. He can't think of anything better. And
Nah. Here's my proposition. I will personally leave the party to go to every town myself and just create surpluses everywhere. How about that?
I shake his hand and give him
I'd be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure each town in itself, depending on how big the town, like for example, if we were to set up the pot here today, we could give everybody a bowl of stew, and we might not feed everyone.
What he's saying is that you're only gonna make jealousy.
I give him the cauldron.
Say you take the cauldron to every village, and they see you making food out of nowhere, right? They know you have the cauldron. That makes you a target.
I'll just feed everyone. I'll just make a surplus. Like a
Yeah,
ton,
but
I don't think-
90 gallons a day, right? So 90 gallons, and then 180 next day, and then 270 the next, and then 360
That still makes you.
If I remember the rules, that's only 4 people, or rather 4 people per gallon, and I'm pretty sure the population of each town's well above that. You would have to keep it a secret as long as you're making the surplus, and then explain the surplus once you deliver it, and then also protect yourself and move on in secret.
Yeah,
and
where are
do
you
it
getting all
again and
the
again and
food
again.
This is the main question that people would be asking. You know,
I'll just tell them I'm a witch.
I'll be starting taking
I
out
wouldn't-
the second bag of gold. Like he's, you know, you guys, you
We
look
killed
drunk,
the
you
last
guys don't want it.
person.
Reaches for the third.
Lawrence is going to turn to Skaddi and just at least say out loud that I don't have a better plan than his for a net positive, and I'm not. He asked if anybody else does in the
Your
group.
goals are admirable, but
why did he drop 6 bags of gold on the table?
To sweeten the pot for us to let go of the cauldron more readily.
He said 500 for each of you.
Yes.
it was initially 500 between yous, and it's now 500 ahead.
I have shaken his hand and given him the pot.
No.
Your goal is admirable, but it will not work. The population of Bryn Shander alone is 1,200.
So, question DM, how many... So it's 90 gallons. How many would that feed in a town, total?
Multiply 90 by 4.
Hold on, because you're asking me to do some math here that's going to take me a moment, so give me a moment.
90 gallons, 1 gallon feeds 4 people, right? So that's 360 a day.
So, in a bowl... Oh, great, nice. Okay. How many cups in a bowl? Because God forbid we use anything but the fucking... It depends! Let's say...
I thought there was something in the description of the pot.
90 gallons is very vague when a gallon is so huge. Let's see,
I could have sworn you said something about a certain amount feeding a certain amount of people.
I actually think I put the thing in Scoldin and Plenty.
Which can provide one nourishing meal for up to 4 people per gallon. The cauldron can create 3 stews. 1 stew is 50 gallons of liquid.
So the cauldron is thick copper, 4 foot wide. Mouth of this can hold up to 30 gallons of liquid. Okay, transformed into hot stew. So 30 gallons of liquid. The cauldron can create stew 3 times. So that's 90 gallons. Okay, so let's do some math. 90g.
That is 360 people a day.
So then liters in a gallon is 4 liters. 4.5. So we'll say 4.5 liters. 4.5 liters. 90. Sharpen my pencil. Then get my calculator. 4.5. 90. That's 405 liters. From there,
what are you trying to calculate?
just let me do my work. Let me do my numbers. Then I'll do balls at 500, so 200 and 200 and 2.5. That's 202.5. 202.5. Okay, right. See, breaks it all down. That is 202.5 bowls per day, which isn't even half the population of the smallest town in 10 towns. The largest town in 10 towns being Bryn Shander, with a population of... Got to do my math now. The population of 6 times that amount. I think your mic is muted. Is
it? Hello?
Hear you now.
Check.
You don't...
you started off wrong.
3.8 liters is 1 gallon.
I typed in 1 gallon and it's 4.5.
The pot specifies how many people it can feed.
Oh.
It is 4 people a gallon. There's 30 gallons at max.
Oh.
It is 360 meals a day. I've been saying it 5 times. Sorry, I'm
No, it's okay. It's
sorry,
cool.
I'm getting
360 meals a day.
It's about 4.5 days to feed everybody once.
Which means
no, that's
people
4 days.
starve in the end. It
Yeah, you're right.
has enough to feed
Lawrence,
my town alone.
Yeah.
Other towns, not so much.
I'm gonna just make it known that I guess my lot is casted with his idea. And I want to ask him if he can try to make sure that the people who need it the most get the first shares, at least in this town.
Everyone will get their free share whilst we build a surplus of knucklehead trout, deer, and owlbear to export out to help Cairdennan. Well, Cairdennan Vol, did not think of his name. Cairdenvol and Caircorn. honing.
Okay. Sounds realistic enough.
Yeah. If you find you're to the point where you no longer need it, pass it on to the next village.
We will.
And that wouldn't be our decision to make. That'd be his.
If we
Or relinquishing ownership and rights.
then everybody can add 500 gold pieces to their sheet. I will remove the cauldron from Obi's sheet.
Say less, everybody. That's nice.
You just stepped in
Hey man, he's paying me for my silence.
This man the cleric's taking a finder's fee.
Yeah, he's paying me for my silence.
Weekly pay, man. Weekly pay. You know how it goes.
We get paid. We
I
get
now
paid.
have I now have 509 gold. At least I can afford some snowshoes now.
I got 510.
You already have snowshoes.
You're already wearing snowshoes, my guy.
I know. I was just making a joke about how we couldn't afford them before. Oh.
He looks at you, and I'll be sure to pass your name on at the next meeting in regards to what's happened here. Oh, God damn! I gotta stop locking down doors.
I want to ask the speaker a question.
Yeah.
So, what's up with that lady back there in the room?
That is the white lady drowned in the harbor years ago.
Yeah. Is that like a monster or something?
No, a local haunt.
A local haunt.
Wait, isn't that the bitch that brought the ice, like the ice time here?
That's the lady whose spirit we spoke to. I wasn't expecting to see her body. Lawrence is gonna say that out loud.
Oh, is it just a body tied to?
That's what I want to know.
Has she had funeral rites
as her body. Yes.
Has she had funeral rites performed?
I wouldn't get too close. She's bound there for
Lawrence.
the town's protection. Anytime that halfling does a seance, spirit and body manifest once more.
Ceremony only covers things that, like, it's so they won't turn into undead. Once they're already undead, it's just...
Yeah, there was another spell I was thinking of at some point. It came up in another campaign, actually. And I can't... There is a spell that does it, I just can't remember the spell.
Gentle Reprose?
No, that extends the amount of time you have to hit someone with a Revivify.
Wait, what was the question exactly?
A spell that lays the dead who are possessed to rest.
Oh, ceremony.
No.
I believe so.
The funeral rites just stops them from becoming an undead for 7 days.
He's already an undead.
Hello? Maybe.
We looked into an evil ruin and we were level 4 there, so don't worry.
Before we leave, if there's nothing else to say that I can think of, Lawrence at least wants to just thank the man for looking out for his people.
I'm stepping all...
God damn it, Jalen!
Thanks for doing your job.
I apologize, miss. I'm stepping all over you.
No, like, I'm at least saying thank you for doing your job, because at first he was, like, suspicious of, like, someone with influence and power wanting to possess that pot.
It will save our people a great deal. If You would also be willing to take Pharaoh with you, please. He's
So sorry, Scottish, I'm gonna do this again, but what was that word?
Pharaoh with you, please. Pharaoh being you.
Oh. Yeah, the person whose name I never learned.
I'm sorry. He's what is he asking me to do?
He's asking the party to take you.
That's in
Oh,
part of what?
Oh, we are short a cleric.
Oh.
I'll say that out
God.
loud.
1 sec. My headset just died. I gotta go back to
We have, how would you say, no
My phone.
use for a cleric of his kind here. Again, we have our own cleric.
You're kicking me out already, speaker.
Did he do
Maybe-
he do something unbecoming of his order?
No, we
Or
just
is
have,
he just not in the right
we just have too many clerics, that's all.
Cleric surplus.
Pretty much,
There's an
yeah.
echo, I think.
Dragonlance wishes they had that problem.
Not enough clerics there.
Can somebody can somebody check on the echo?
It's probably just me,
Yeah, probably.
most likely.
There's nothing serious. I'm just having a hard time focusing. The coffee woke me up, but I'm still fucked.
But yes, if you would be so kind as to take him, that way he's also off my payroll. Gonna scratches his neck a little.
I mean, they did say they were short a cleric, and I don't need anybody, so should be okay.
It's a bonus. Not a cannibal check.
Yes,
Lawrence is gonna turn to Furl and clap a hand on his shoulder and say, "You like sleeping outside in the cold?"
I'm no stranger to it. I grew up in a family of hunters.
And like that, you've earned fuck it.
forgot his
You've
own
earned
character
respect.
name.
I can't think of any good words.
Z.
So, I'm gonna go around the room and learn everybody's name.
As you learn the names of the people here, the seeker gives you the old, nod, yes, of course, shakes all the hands, escorts you all out, and he makes you aware that if he comes across old boy George, that will be no more for him. These are all parted out back into the snow, into Easthaven. Where would we like to go?
Care to know all.
Personally, would
Good.
like to I personally would like to at least do a quick rest stop. I need to both clean my fucking sleeping roll or whatever item I used to wrap the bodies up in, and I still have a dire wolf corpse on me that I need to do something about.
How long has it been dead? Yeah.
How long does it take us to travel?
I don't think you have the
Shit,
whole
he's asking me.
Like 3 hours, but that is negative. I can't stress enough, Jalen. Negative 50 Fahrenheit.
I'm not sure how much I have. I just know that we weren't able to skin or right then and there. So I brought it with me to do later, but I never got a chance to stop and do it. I don't think.
What would skinning it be like? Survival?
I doubt we carried the whole corpse back. Thing is a large creature, like the size of a horse.
You'd be surprised about shit.
That's what I was wondering about. I was honestly surprised the Scottish let me, so I just went with
You'd
it.
be surprised the amount of shit I'll let you away with.
If Lawrence wants to skin it but lacks the skill, Firo will take over and say, "I'll take care of it."
Yeah,
I'd definitely welcome the help from anyone.
Well, I feel it's going to be easy enough for y'all to get a long rest before you go. Just due to the timing of all and everything that's going on with ease. You don't even get charged because these are the guys that brought back the dead fisherman, which is how nice and noble of you. So if you want to knock off a long rest, you can.
Yay. I got a +3 to survival, but I'll take a help action, or I'll give a help action if anybody wants to help.
I'm gonna figure out these bag of tricks over the long rest, Jim.
I'll give him a help action and guidance.
Yeah, you can figure out the bag of tricks over that long rest. Get it very quickly. I will, dos tres. I'll just DM you the thing right now from D&D Beyond. There you go. And then I'll look at them over my long rest. You skin a wolf. Give me survival. You skin up alright. You do get a nice, long enough pelt to, once tanned and such, you could make a nice cloak out of it. Sure.
Yeah.
You gotta crit fish. You gotta crit fish.
Oh, I thought you gave me guidance, not help. Let me go ahead.
I gave you both.
I know.
Guidance lasts a minute.
Okay, I'll
So-
crit fish then,
Skin it up.
or not.
Y'all take
There's
y'all take a long rest.
Right.
And
There's a tanner in town. I'll go by tomorrow. If not, I'll clean it the best I can and wait until I find the tanner.
where is your next destination?
We need to go back to Goodmead and.
Does good mead have good mead?
Supposedly.
Move on.
Back to Goodmead?
Yep.
Okay.
Meat.
Then,
I should have a thing that lets me find animals. No, it's Beast Sense that does that, isn't it?
lets you see through the eyes of animals, I'm pretty sure that is. However,
For the party knowledge, in case we ever get used, I have a fucking hunting trap.
as you all get up, your next day, everything is good and fine. You get the old nods. There are crews out looking for the cannibal known as George Caldwell. You start to make your way out on the east way. I'll just pick it up next week because people are falling off and people have to go.